Hi guys, Leah here again. I just want to now show you how you can upload your YouTube videos into your website. Now you should have had a look if you were unsure about how to transfer or create a screen recording and then upload that into YouTube. Now what we're doing is we're wanting to take the code that we've created in YouTube and put that into your own website. So I'm going to show you how you do that. So just to recap where we left off on the previous video, what we've done obviously is we've created a video within YouTube, we've selected share and embed, and that gives us a code here which we need to transfer now to the website. So just by clicking within that box, it highlights all of the HTML code. If you recall, we changed the width underneath this box to 707, which is the ideal size for our own website video panes. And all I'm going to do now is just command and copy. You might want to edit and then copy that, but that code's now been picked up and I now need to put that into my website. So where you'll need to go to is type in the domain name for your website. Mine's leeoki.com, and then what you want to do is put at the end of that WP -admin. So that's your domain name / WP -admin, and then hit enter. Now that will give you to a box. I need to log out of that, but let me log out and I'll show you the box that will take you to. I was already logged into my website. This is the box here that you'll then see, and you need to put in your username, which will be admin, the same as you've got here, and your own password, which we will allocate to you on request as and when you obviously want to go in and make any changes. Now what I will say to you guys here is that you need to be very careful with these changes that you make. Obviously it's easy to make a mistake or delete something in the website. I'm going to show you a fail-safe of not to print or how not to upload something when you've made a mistake, and that way you don't change the website. It just takes you back to where you were so you can do it again. So what I'm going to do is log in. Obviously the wrong code that's already stored in the password, so I'll just put my code into there. Okay, and that takes you through to this page here. Now the only bit that you're interested in is in this menu down the left hand side, which is pages. So I'm going to click on pages, and that will now show me all the pages that I have. I can scroll down all the pages I have in the website. Now if you're going to be changing the timeline videos, day 1 progress, day 2 progress, and so on, they're all listed here underneath the welcome page. And what you want to do is hover over the one that you want and simply click edit. Now that brings you to this box. Check that you're in the right day. It is day 1 progress. And this is all the HTML code, which looks a little strange at first glance, that is sat in here, which has the HTML code here for the video that is already in this page. If you want to look at it in a different way, you can actually come off of the code and look at it in a visual representation by clicking this tab. You can scroll down, and that's the video pane with the little instructions underneath and your create a free account button. So you can literally toggle between these as you wish to. If you're not sure what the page looks like once you're in this screen, well, you can click view page. That takes you back to your website view, which is here. This is page 1, and you'll see the current video that's on page 1, and we're going to change that now. When you want to go back, you simply go to the top of this page, and because you're logged in to the back office, you can just click edit page from the top, and that puts us straight back to the box that we were just looking at. So what I want to do is I need to click on the HTML tab, and I'm looking to change this iframe code, and you'll get familiar with that. The iframe code is the iframe code that we bring in from YouTube. What I'm going to do before I do that is I'm just going to show you the comparisons between the two sets of code. I'm going to just hit my return key on my keyboard and move this down the page like that. And you'll recall that I copied the code from YouTube, and I'm just going to paste that in. So I could either go edit and paste at the top, or I can do that off of my keys, but I'll do it this way so you can see me do it. And here you'll see we've now put in the code from the YouTube video. Now, if I updated that information, what we'd actually end up now on this page, and I don't mind doing that, is we'll have the original video, which is listed here in the code underneath, and the one that we've just brought in from YouTube. Both will appear on top of one another. In fact, let's do that so that you can see exactly what happens as soon as I press update. So in order for that information to take effect, you have to click the update button on the right hand side over here. So this won't look right, but it'll show you what I've just done. And once it's updated, you go to View Page and have a look at what's just taken place. And now you can see that I have two videos, one on top of the other one. Now what you'll see here is that the first one has come in now, which somebody has to click on in order to activate it, and the other one underneath is automatically playing. Now, I like my videos to automatically play. I like people to land on the page and not have to do anything. It starts automatically. It's entirely up to you how you do it. If you want it so that you've got a box that somebody obviously then clicks on to start the video, then you don't need to do anything further. Obviously, you'll need to get rid of this video underneath. However, if you wish for it to be automatically played, then of course we need to make it do that. So let me show you how you do that. So go back to Edit Page at the top. Again, we've got the new one we've just brought in, which is just here, highlighted, which you can see. The other one is directly underneath, which is there, and you can see the similarities in iframe. It starts with iframe and it finishes with iframe. That shows you exactly everything in between. That is the code relating to your video on YouTube. Now, the difference that we've got, you'll see here, is the similarities in the code, is that when you look at this section here, it reads REL equals 0, and underneath here, in the other one that we brought in, it reads REL equals 0 and amp semicolon autoplay equals 1. Now, that is the autoplay code. So all we want to do is we want to put that code into our new video. So I've just highlighted everything from and to 1, and I'm going to copy that. So I'll use Command C, but you might want to go edit and copy. And I'm going to slot that right after the 0, REL equals 0, and I'm going to Command and paste. And there it is. It's put that and amp autoplay right in the space that I wanted it to go in. Now, again, I can test it before doing anything further. If I now update that, and I view the page, we'll have both videos now automatically playing together, which again is not a good idea, but it'll show you exactly what I've just done. And there you go. Total chaos of one person talking over the other. So I'll stop both of those, but you can see they are both running. You can probably hear they're both running, but you can see them at the bottom here, both running. So I'm going to pause both of those. And what I would do now is probably just take out the one underneath. I'll show you how you do that. You just simply need to delete it. So I go back to, and all I'm interested in doing is just taking out the iframe to iframe, which is this section here. Okay, and I would want to hit delete and then update, and that would just leave the one at the top. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to lose the information in my own, but quite simply, once you've highlighted it, delete it, hit update, and you'll be left with the appropriate video at the top that you've just brought in. Now, if for any reason you make a mistake in this process, nothing is made permanent until you hit the update button. So if you make a mistake in removing something, etc., don't panic. Because you haven't clicked update, any of those errors or changes that you've made that you didn't intend to do so, do not take effect. So all you do is simply go back to View Page and come back in and edit it again. It will revert back to the last saved setting. So just make sure that when you make the changes here, you can always check the page and preview the changes here on the right hand side. So do the changes, preview it before you come back and update it, and then you know it's working fine before you make that change permanent by saving it by hitting the update button. And that's pretty much it. All you then want to do, I'm going to take this one out because I don't want that in there, obviously. I'm going to update it to take it back to its previous state. I'll just show you exactly that that's done what I wanted it to do. So I'm now back to the video that I originally started with on autoplay, which is day 1 for me. And all you would then need to do is, rather than keep coming out, you can simply go and click on day 2. Because you're in your back office and you've signed in and logged in, you can now go through and press all of these days, day 2, and you can simply, once it's gone to day 2, edit that page. And again, we start all over again with the 2 boxes, and you just want to grab the appropriate video code from YouTube and change the code at the top. You want to run through that and make those changes to all the pages that are necessary. Hopefully that's been of some help to you, and as I say, if you do get stuck, obviously drop us a line, but that should enable you now to upload all of your videos as you change them on a day-by-day basis. Thanks very much, and speak to you soon.